Somebody gives you a treasure map, and he directs you with that treasure map to find millions of dollars worth of precious gems, except they're buried 100 feet deep in a mountain in the Andes somewhere. And only you have the treasure map. You can get there, find those gems, you're a millionaire. It costs a lot of money to get to the Andes. You buy the ticket, you get there, you find out that there's no way of getting to this mountain except on a donkey. Then you have to climb up the mountain. Then you get to the top of the mountain, you find that there are no electrical outlets, and you have to dig with a pick and an axe and a shovel, and it takes you months, maybe years, to go through solid rock 100 feet down to get the treasure. At the end, you get the treasure. The person who gave you the map gave you a liability or an opportunity? Obviously an opportunity. Did it involve a tremendous amount of investment, of effort, of sacrifice? Yes. Was it worth it? Yes. That's Torah. Torah is not easy. Torah involves investment, time, effort, money. It involves sacrifice. Is it worth it? Is it a present? Is it a schos? Yes. Is it easy? No. That's what Torah is. Torah does not guarantee or promise an easy life. It's the opposite. Torah says, I demand from you a lot of effort, a lot of sacrifice. Schar mitzvah b'hayal moleka. The rewards of Torah are not in this world. There are perks for Torah in this world, which we'll get to in a second. But the reward for mitzvahs is in the next world. And everything that happens in this world is in light of what's good for a person in the next world. And that's not always what we would consider a nice life in this world. The Rambam says that either Torah promises all these good things, it seems to be reward, and it seems to be this world reward. Says the Rambam, that's not reward. But if you show that you're interested in Torah, that that's what gives you simchas hachayim, then I will give you the ideal circumstances and the ideal environment, and so you'll be able to keep more Torah. But that's not always the case. The Rebbeinu Shalom knows a person's level of shmiras hamitzvahs. He knows what's important to him. He knows what's going to be good for him. If he gives him a lot of money, it may not be conducive for him to keep Torah. He may be more conducive to keep Torah if he's poor. So the Rebbeinu Shalom gives to a person in this world what is most conducive to him to be able to get Olam Haba. Sometimes that's riches, sometimes that's poverty. Depends on the person. The Chazon Ish says, bitachon is not that I am sure that God will give me what I want and what I consider good in this world. But I have faith that God will give me what's best for me in light of eternity. That's bitachon. But to have bitachon that God's going to give me what I want, the kind of life that I think is good for me, that's not bitachon, that's foolishness.
If you've enjoyed this video or know someone who would, please share it. Tzikku l'mitzvot.